there's a universe inside you. So won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away.
Trying to film this video with construction going on outside is so much fun. If you hear pounding and noises in the background, there is a little bit of construction going on outside, so please pay it no attention. I think we'll be okay for the most part and you won't hear too much of it. But it's update time. This is Roulette Pan Collab round 8, update 1. To sit down and film this update, even though I just filmed my intro only a couple weeks ago, but in an attempt to try to be on time with everybody else's updates on this project, I needed to sit down and get this filmed now. I did rather well on this update, so if you want to see if I hit any goals for this project, then just make sure to keep on watching. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe. I put out new videos 2 to 3 times a week, well, sometimes. So you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Also, make sure to check the down bar for all my other links to all my other social media platforms. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop on into the video. Rolling project, and the dates on this are from September 15th of 2020 until January 15th of 2021 with monthly updates. The creators of Roulette Pan Collab is the wonderful Rebecca and Alexy. I will have their channels listed down below, as well as the spreadsheets of the 2 category spreadsheets that I'm doing, which is the 100 prompts, as well as what's remaining left from the 50 prompts from the previous rounds. And I will also have a playlist of everybody who is doing this project as well in the description box. And I will have my intro in the cards for you guys if you want to go and see the intro to kind of see a little more in detail on how this project works. And I knew you would be able to hear a little bit of pounding in the background, but there's not much I can do about it. I have to sit down and get this update filmed so I can get it edited and up for you guys in a relatively decent amount of time. I know it's not going to go up on the 15th, but it will be close to it. I managed to hit 3 out of the 6 goals on my first update, which is really impressive. I set rather easy goals on these products though to kind of help me since I started a little bit later than the original start date on this. We'll just go ahead. I have to look down at my notes, you guys, and go over the products and the goals that I had set. Starting with the 3 that I didn't hit my goal on. Starting with number 99, which was a product that deserves more hype. I went ahead and went with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Shade and Define 10 color contour palette. And I set up the goal on this to just make a dip in any of the pans. As you can see, there isn't no like decent enough dips yet to really call it goal met. I mean, I do have some dips in here. Like this one has a nice dip in it, but it's not enough for me to call it goal met yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this in the project and keep working on it until I can make some of those dips just a little more bigger, since the goal was to just make a dip in any of the pans. So here's what she looks like this month. This is a really nice contour palette, especially if you are like a makeup artist or even just wanting to get into doing makeup on other people. These are ideal because it has the 10 pan. It'll be great for your starting kit. It's affordable, and you have your different shade ranges for the different tones of skin tones. You can work on various skin types and tech tones with this palette. It's really beautiful. I really have been getting a lot of good use out of this, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep working on it. The next number that I didn't hit my goal on was number 91, and that was a glitter, pigment, or liquid. And I went with my Wet n Wild liquid catsuit in the shade Cashmere Love, and it is just a really beautiful liquid eyeshadow. I have managed to use this 2 times. I set the goal to use it 6, so I've used it only twice, so I need 4 more uses to call this goal met. I will insert a look that I had done, one of the looks I took a picture of to show you how pretty it is. It's really beautiful. I used this with some purple eyeshadow on the one look and it came out really, really gorgeous. I'm just really glad that I ended up picking this in and putting it in the project because it's really helping me, even if it's only a couple times, to get more use out of this. Even the 6 more uses in total I'll be happy with, because I really do struggle with using my liquid eyeshadows, even though they are so gorgeous, they're so convenient. And there's a swatch of it. As you can see, it is just a really beautiful shade. We have 4 more uses left to go. And then the last number that I didn't hit my goal on was number 23, and that was a product from a brand only in my country. And I went with my aquasurance compact foundation. Setting the goal on this to just make a dip in the pan as well. I do get some good use out of this, but there's no like actual dip, and it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys. If I hold it like to about right here, you can see there's a slight dip forming, but nothing enough to call it goal met yet. I am just setting the goal to make a dip, and as you can see, there's a nice dip there, but I'm gonna go ahead and again keep it in the project, especially because it was only 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point when I had just filmed the intro to this, so I want to try to get a little more use on some of the products. It's really beautiful. It's great for your quick and easy no makeup type of days. I just grab this. I'll throw on like a moisturizing primer, and I will grab this and pat this all into my skin. A little bit of bronzer and highlight, and I'm out the door. So I really love this for my quick no makeup type of days. Now on to the 3 products that I did hit my goal on, starting with number 93, which was something yellow, and I went with my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner in the shade Screamin'. And as you can see, it is definitely as yellow can be. There is somewhat of a swatch of it. I just set the goal on this to use it till it needs resharpened, and as you can see, somewhat, it definitely is time to resharpen this. I love these Shockwave liners from LA Girl. I use these quite often, so I knew I wasn't going to have too much of a struggle in hitting my goal to just use this until it needed sharpened. I tried to give you guys a little bit of a swatch of it, but it's hard because it does need sharpened. There we go. There's a little bit of a better swatch of it, and yes, it is definitely as yellow can be. It's beautiful. It lasts on the waterline all day. It doesn't fade, and it doesn't bleed out of your outer corners, which I can appreciate so much, because a lot of eyeliners will tend to bleed out because there's, in fact, you know, water on your eyes. I definitely didn't have a problem in using this until it needed resharpened. These are my absolute favorite colorful liners. Even with a neutral look, you can throw in one of these on the waterline. Like today I'm wearing the purple one, which is kind of faded a little bit, but I can actually throw this on right now again to kind of brighten and give my eyes that wide-eyed effect that I really love. As you can see, I did just kind of throw it on. I had a little bit of the purple one left and in the purple and yellow mixed, and I think it made it really, really beautiful. And because it is a lighter shade, it really does kind of open your eyes and make them just more wide-eyed and kind of giving you that fresh and awake type of look. So I had no problem in hitting the goal on this, so we will be picking a new product. The next number that I hit my goal on was number 77, and that was a gimme product. Something that is on its last leg or close to expiration. I went with my Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner, and this is a refill. It was originally to about right here. If I have a photo of it, I'll insert it, and I'll insert a photo of the empty to show you that I did officially use it up, because that was the goal that I set on it, is to just finish what was in the bottle. I always use this bottle to refill this constantly, time and time again. I have a big bottle of this. I'm also an affiliate with Cinema Secrets. If you are interested in trying this brush cleaner, you can use the code RosiePan15 and it'll save you 15% off your order at checkout. This is my holy grail absolute favorite makeup brush cleaner out there on the market. This is all I ever buy. It is such a great makeup brush cleaner. It doesn't leave residue on your brushes. It doesn't fray them out. It smells great and it dries so quick. I just set the goal to finish what was originally in here. I had since refilled this, so it was not a problem at all. This was definitely a very easy gimme product that I put in, and that's what the prompt was. That's what the prompt got. So it was a gimme product nonetheless. And this is the second refill, and I'm halfway down on this already as well, which shows you how much I love and use this. And then the last product that I hit my goal on was number 85, and that was an impulse buy. I went with my ABH eye primer, setting the goal to use this 5 times. I had no problem in using this 5 times. Every time that I did an eye look, I use this. I do rather like this, but it's not as good as, say, my MAC Paint Pot or even my Milani eye primer. It kind of creases a little bit. You have to really go in and set this with a powder to prevent it from creasing, but it's not bad. It's an okay eye primer. I don't think I would repurchase this though, but I had no problem in using it the 5 times. So now it is time to go ahead and pick 3 new prompts. So what I'm going to do is, since I hit 3 more goals, that brings my number down to 128 prompts left, since I'm combining the 100 new ones as well as the remaining from the 50. And since I didn't sit down and like pre-record on my Tiny Decisions app, the wheel to take out the numbers to show you, I'm just going to go ahead and enter 1 to 128 in here. And if it happens to draw a prompt I already did, I'll just respin. So let's go ahead and pick our numbers first. Number 69. And number 69 is a product from your collection that doesn't get enough love. So I haven't had that number yet, so we're good. Number 68. Number 68 is something that you are looking forward to using frequently, which I haven't had that number either, and that's going to be an interesting one to find or pick. Okay, and then the last number. Number 106. Now this is the first time I ever went past 100. So what I'm going to do is go back to the old spreadsheets and pick out of that the 50 that remain. Which number 106 would just be number 6 on the old spreadsheet. Number 6, which is 106, is an old favorite. Let me go ahead and go find 3 products to match these. I'm back and I went and picked 3 products to match these prompts. So let's go ahead and I will go over the 3 new products. Starting with number 69, which was a product that doesn't get enough love. And I went ahead and went with my Jeffree Star The Gloss, just because it doesn't get enough love. Like, I purchased this a while ago and it's a gorgeous lip gloss shade. I will insert a little video swatch of this because you guys know I like to insert video swatches of any new products coming in. If it's an update and I already swatched something, usually I'll either swatch that on my hand or you can check it out in the previous video. But new stuff I like to swatch for you guys with a little video clip. So yeah, it just doesn't get enough love, not as much as it should. There's so much controversy right now around Jeffree Star and his brand. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the project, and I'm going to set the goal on this to use it 10 times. The next number was number 68, and that was something that you're looking forward to using frequently. So I went ahead and went with my Clove and Hollow liquid skin tint because I recently received this in the mail as PR. I am an official influencer for the brand Clove and Hollow, which is so very, very exciting, you guys. I do have a coupon code with them. If you use the code RosiePan15, it will also save you 15% at checkout. They are an amazing clean beauty brand. They only have 15 ingredients in their products, and I've heard nothing but great things about them, so I am so honored to be a part of the brand. So they had recently sent this over to me, and this is in the shade 05, and I am definitely looking forward to using this frequently. And of course, I will have any links to any of these products that I am mentioning in the description box, as well as any affiliate codes that I may mention. And it is an affiliate code, so I would make a very small commission off of it if you want to decide to support me. If not, that's totally okay too. So I'm just going to go ahead and set the goal on this to as well use it 10 times. And then the last number 106, which was technically number 6 from the old spreadsheet, was an old favorite. And I went with my Flower Beauty Rosewood Miracle Matte Liquid Lip because this is definitely an old favorite of mine. I bought this probably 2.5, 3 years ago, so it is definitely old, and it is definitely a favorite of mine, and it is an old favorite at that. So I figured this would be perfect. Kind of put a little bit more like lip products in this round because I do have a better chance of hitting the goal of using these. I love this color, and I think it'll be a great way to kind of help me reach for this and use this again. As you can see from the swatch of how beautiful and just a perfect deep muted mauve fall tone shade. It's gorgeous for the fall, so I'm also going to go ahead and set the goal on this to use it 10 times as well. All 3 products are going to have the goal of 10 uses, so it shouldn't be too difficult. As a quick recap, let's go ahead and go over the products again. Number 69 was a product that doesn't get enough love, and I went ahead and went with my Jeffree Star Gloss. Number 68 was a product that I'm looking forward to using frequently, and that's going to be the Clove & Hollow Liquid Skin Tint. Number 106 was an old favorite, and I went with my Flower Beauty Miracle Matte in the shade Rosewood. And then the 3 products that are staying in are numbers 23, which is a product from a brand only in my country, which is the JCat Aquasurance Compact, setting the goal to make a dip. Number 99, which is a product that deserves more hype, which is my BH Cosmetics 10 Color Contour Palette, Shade and Define. And number 91, which was a glitter, liquid or loose. And I went with my Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Cashmere Love. Those were all my products, and that was everything for my first update on round 8 of Roulette Pan Collab. I'm really excited to continue to work on these products and be a part of this project. It's just a really awesome project. It's rolling, so it's a great way to really kind of help you reach for things. With the prompts on the numbers, it really kind of helps you think outside the box on what things to reach for. So I really love this project for that sense. That's basically everything, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and of course, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.